Skibidi Toilet ironically has a pretty big story. It has 77 episodes currently, and it definitely won't end soon. But today I will explain the lore of Skibidi Toilet from the very beginning. I will explain each season separately, and I will tell you how the story develops. This is my biggest video yet, so make sure to like and subscribe. Here we go. Season 1, Episode 1 to 4. This season is the very first season of Skibidi Toilet. It introduces some basic but important characters like the POV cameraman and some normal Skibidi toilets. It's also important to mention that we experience all of this through the perspective of a cameraman. In Episode 3, we can see some huge toilets taking over a city while singing the Skibidi Toilet anthem. There are a group of humans, but they are all shocked because of the toilets. Whilst the cameraman is watching the toilets, the huge toilet notices and proceeds to kill the cameraman. In Episode 4, we learn something pretty huge. The POV cameraman is in a restaurant, and suddenly, a toilet comes rushing in the restaurant. But what's weird is that the humans who were eating and talking prior have now turned into normal Skibidi toilets. This is pretty confusing, but keep watching since I'll be explaining how this happens later in the video. In summary, this season is a bit memey, but it shows how the toilets start to invade cities. Season 2, Episode 5 to 8. This season, we get introduced to some pretty interesting characters. A massive invasion of Skibidi toilets threatens humanity, with cameramen acting as the main defense. The series starts with the appearance of some giant toilets who can be seen flying, followed by battles where Skibidi toilets grow more aggressive and organized. We also get introduced to the leader of the toilets, G-Toilet, who first appeared in Episode 7. This toilet is extremely important to the plot, and you will see why later. But anyways, the POV cameraman realizes that the toilets can be defeated by being flushed. Seeing this, a massive group of the cameramen prepare for a large-scale war. The season builds up to this final conflict as both sides rally their forces for an epic showdown. Season 3, Episode 9 to 11. In this season, the cameramen continue their battle against the Skibidi toilets, with each episode escalating. We encounter Skibidi toilets in various settings, including a park and a church, where the cameraman flushes many toilets, but is repeatedly overwhelmed, showing the toilets' growing power and organization. The season escalates with large-scale battles, including cameramen dropships, who are seen deploying forces against powerful toilets. This shows that the cameramen are starting to actually develop different kinds of tech to fight against the toilets. Season 4, Episode 12 to 14. In this season, we can actually see the G-Toilet, who is the leader of the Skibidi Toilet, fight in battle. He can shoot yellow lasers out of his eyes, and he can be seen aid in battles against the cameramen. The cameramen do develop new tech though, like the camera strider. This can be used to inflict area damage, and it can also be used against flying targets. We also see the cameramen actually develop strategies. They use the dropship to drop down behind flying Skibidi toilets to flush them easily. But the cameramen are not the only one to develop new tech. We first see a different variation of a toilet in this season. We get the flying armor toilet, which can be used to ram small cameramen. This toilet is extremely effective since they can wipe out small targets easily. This season is where we can actually see the different factions develop new tech. Season 5, Episode 15 to 17. In this season, we actually witness the cameramen developing some tactics. In the first episode, they cleverly set a trap to detonate the Skibidi toilets. The following episode introduces a camera toilet designed to spy on Skibidi scientists, but it doesn't really work though. And by the final episode, the cameramen employ an orbital laser to strike a gathering of Skibidi toilets. It also doesn't work, but you get the picture. We actually also get introduced to a big character in the season, which is the chief scientist toilet. He'll be important later, so make sure to keep watching. The toilets are actually developing their organization skills this episode. In episode 3 of this season, we see G-Man increasing moral and delivering a speech. What a true leader. Season 6, episode 18 to 20. This is definitely a pretty eventful season. In the early seasons, the cameramen can't really fight the huge toilets. Literally, they are no match to them. But in episode 18, we get introduced to a huge Titan cameraman. He can be seen saving some cameramen from big toilets. This is big, since the cameramen faction actually has something which can challenge the G-Toilet. In the next episode of the season, the cameramen are seen chilling on top of a building. That's because the Titan cameraman does all the work for them. Titan cameraman in this episode can be seen wiping out some huge toilets. We also get introduced to one of his abilities. His core can be used to burn Skibidi toilets. He is an extremely powerful cameraman. I just hope nothing bad happens to him. And he gets injured. In the last episode of this season, he tries to challenge the G-Toilet, but G-Toilet set up a trap by sending in a huge kamikaze toilet to bomb Titan cameraman. After this, Titan cameraman is injured and lost one of his arm. He then can be seen escaping. Season 7, episode 21 to 23. Following Titan cameraman's escape, the cameramen are now again left without a Titan who can fight the large toilet. Instead, they held a small toilet hostage to extract some information about G-Toilet. This doesn't work though, since the Skibidi Toilet started alarming G-Toilet, and G-Toilet obliterates the cameramen. In the second episode, the cameramen are trying to fight a huge swarm of toilets, including the G-Toilet. But suddenly, 2 cameramen can be seen trying to flush G-Toilet from behind. It almost seemed like it worked. However, G-Toilet stops, and we find out that G-Toilet is immune from flushing. He then kills the 2 cameramen. And it's also safe to assume he also obliterated the cameramen that were fighting him on ground. At the end of the episode, though, we encounter an extremely weird toilet who appears to have 5 heads and some strider legs. It's safe to assume that the scientist toilets were creating new forms of Skibidi toilets. But in the final episode of this season, we can see Titan cameraman repairing in a camera base. He also kills some toilets who manage to find the base by using a new finger cannon ability. We won't see Titan cameraman for a while after this, though. Season 8, episode 24 to 26. This is an extremely important season since we get introduced to the Speakermen, a new faction that is helping the cameramen. The Speakermen have the ability to inflict sound damage against the toilets. The Speakermen continue to dominate the battlefield in this season because we see some new tech and inventions from the Speaker faction like the Speaker Strider and some helicopter speakers. In the final episode of this season, though, we are also introduced to the Speaker's Titan, which is Titan Speakerman. He has a powerful blaster that can wipe out huge enemies easily. Season 9, episode 27 to 29. Throughout this season, we witness the Alliance, or cameramen and speakermen, conducting some raids against Skibidi toilet hideouts. In one episode, they storm a secret Skibidi base. Later, they attack a meeting led by the Mafia Skibidi toilet, which ends with Titan Speakerman obliterating the Mafia leader and the surrounding toilets. But the toilets do develop a powerful toilet, which is the Glitch toilet. This toilet is pretty special since it has super speed and can ram different Alliance members with ease. Overall, this season heavily favored the Alliance, but the next season is where it started to go wrong. Season 10, episode 30 to 32. This season is where everything goes wrong for the Alliance. Toilets develop little parasites. These parasites can actually infect Alliance members and take full control of their body. Basically, a parasite toilet will latch itself onto a cameraman or speakerman. Then the parasite injects its tongue into the victim's neck. After this, it's all over, and the victim is now controlled by a parasite toilet. These are extremely effective, and this will turn the tide of the war to the toilet's favor. Nonetheless, the Alliance continue to fight the toilets, and Titan Speakerman tries his best to fight. But in episode 32, something bad happened. While Titan Speakerman is busy taking on a camo toilet, the scientist toilet released two parasite toilet, jumping off a building, then landing behind Titan Speakerman. After Titan Speakerman defeats the camo toilet, it's already all over. The two parasite toilets infects Titan Speakerman. Titan Speaker does manages to kill one, but the other parasite toilet fully infects him. After this, the now infected Titan Speakerman turns and kills his allies. And in the next episode, he continues to do this. This is a full-on turning point for the series. But the remaining Alliance members do try to develop a counter to this, though. Season 11, episode 33 to 35. In this season, the toilets continue to gain ground. The Alliance are running out of resources and manpower since all are being lost to the parasite toilets. In episode 34, the Alliance does find out that the U can remove parasite toilets if you grab it behind an infected Alliance member. After this, the scientist cameramen study the parasite toilet in order to find its weaknesses. And in episode 35, they have successfully done it. They develop an anti-parasite gun which can effectively kill parasite toilets without harming the infected Alliance members in one shoot. This is pretty good for the Alliance since they finally have a counter against the parasite toilets. After inventing the anti-parasite gun, the Alliance members now try to recover as much infected Alliance members as much as possible. But they still need to recover Titan Speakerman, so they develop an anti-parasite tank. And in episode 38, they shoot it at Titan Speakerman. They were so close, but the leader of toilets, which is G-Toilet, comes in and intercepts the shot. He proceeds to destroy the anti-tank with his two new laser upgrades attached to his toilet. He then obliterates the POV cameraman. They could have recovered Titan Speakerman if G-Toilet wasn't there, but they failed. Season 13, 39 to 41. This is the season where another race is introduced, which is the TV men race. We first see one in 39, and we witness him using his TV abilities to immobilize the toilets, freezing them in place. The TV men emit photon-based light of some kind from their screens. The screens emit various types of light from their TV screens, each causing a distinct effect on the Skibidi toilets, ranging from stunning and hypnosis to burning, and even one ability which makes the enemy kill themselves. I also like to state that cameramen can be affected by these, so they have to wear special lenses to protect themselves from this. Speakermen are immune though, they don't have eyes. But anyways, we also see more of their kind in episode 40, but we get introduced to their Titan in episode 41. He's a pretty powerful Titan, and he has some shouter blades and a hook to grab onto enemies. Their final special ability is teleportation, which is undeniably overpowered in my opinion. However, it does come with limitations. While not explicitly mentioned in the series, I think the farther the teleportation distance, the longer it takes to arrive at the destination. It's just my theory though, overall, the TV men are basically support for the Alliance. They don't really do much combat, but they are there to support Alliance members in battle by hypnotizing toilets. The TV men are low on numbers though, meaning they have to be careful. Oh yeah, and also they speak in reverse English. I don't know why, but they do. Season 14, 42 to 44. After appearing in Season 13, they immediately help out Alliance members. It turns out they can actually recover infected members using their screen ability. In episode 42, this would definitely help out with the fight against the parasites since the parasite toilets are still a threat. But at the end of episode 42 though, the POV cameraman takes of his lens, then suddenly, he gets ambushed from behind and a mouthless toilet takes his lens and kills the POV cameraman, ending the episode. This is actually bad, since the lens is in the toilet's hands, and the scientist toilets can study it and make versions of these lenses like sunglasses. Yes, we then see the toilets having sunglasses in episode 43, and it completely blocks the abilities of the TV men. The TV men realizes this, and they just teleport away, escaping the battlefield. Since the only weapon they really have are their TV screens, so now they are just pretty useless because of the sunglasses. Then, in episode 44, we can see Titan TV Man fighting in the battlefield. He takes out some toilets, then he receives speaker upgrades which can be used in symphony with the TV screens, since the speakers can break the sunglasses from the enemy while the TV finishes enemies off because their glasses are broken. At the end of the episode, we finally see infected Titan Speakerman, and it looks like he's gonna fight Titan TV Man. Season 15, 45 to 47, in episode 45, we witness a fight between Titan TV Man and infected Titan Speaker Man. But this fight ends really quick because Titan TV Man was trying to take out the parasite who was controlling infected Titan Speakerman using his shoulder blades, but he misses, and he takes off one of his shoulder speakers instead. This prompts infected Titan Speakerman to flee and escape. This makes Titan TV Man mad, and he tries to hunt down infected Titan Speakerman to recover him. In episode 46, he tries to follow Titan Speakerman bit by bit using his teleportation abilities. But in episode 47, as he is continuing to follow the infected Titan, he then gets trapped by none other than G-Toilet himself. Titan TV Man fights him, and he gets close to killing him, but G-Toilet prepares a buzzsaw toilet to take off Titan TV Man's shoulder upgrades. This catches Titan TV Man off guard, and he kills the buzzsaw toilet who was annoying him. But it is already too late, and G-Toilet shoots his main speaker and takes it off. Titan TV Man then uses his hooks to bring G-Toilet closely, and he uses his red screen ability. It may seem like it's all over for G-Toilet, but then infected Titan Speaker Man comes behind Titan TV Man, and he latches onto him and stabs his TV. Because of this, Titan TV Man is severely injured, and he manages to teleport away before a parasite toilet tries to infect him. At the end of the episode, G-Toilet shoots the POV, but before the POV cameraman dies, a strange man comes in and turns off the cameraman. We'll call him the secret agent. For now, we don't know who he is. But anyways, overall, this was a pretty eventful season for the TV race in a bad way. Their Titan is now injured, and we won't be seeing him soon. Season 16, 48 to 50. After Titan TV Man's defeat, TV men continue to fight the toilets alongside the Alliance. The Alliance is getting faster at eliminating the parasite toilets threat. But the toilets are getting stronger, and they develop different kinds of upgrades, as we can see in episode 48 to 49. In episode 50, a massive toilet group starts raiding an Alliance base. It looks like it's all over, but someone appears, and it is Titan Cameraman. He was last seen in episode 23, but by episode 50, he has undergone significant upgrades that enable him to take down powerful toilets. He has a hammer, magnet upgrades, a blaster, and he can generate huge flames from his core, which can burn enemies. Welcome back, Titan Cameraman. Season 17 and 18, 51 to 56. I grouped these two seasons because they are practically the same. The Alliance is gaining ground faster than ever since they got Titan Cameraman back. We also get introduced to Camera Woman in episode 52. Oh yeah, and also Plunger. We have seen him before in battles, and he's a pretty brave cameraman, and he fights with a plunger. These two are detrimental to the story, so keep watching to find out why. Anyways, in episode 53, as the Alliance is clearing up and killing toilets, a strange toilet comes in, and it kills a speaker man. Titan Cameraman quickly comes in and tries to attack it, but its safety escaped by speeding away. This may seem like a pretty special type of toilet, but it's more than that. We'll get to know later, though. The Alliance develops another plan in episode 53 to recover the infected Titan Speaker Man. They develop an even better anti-parasite tank. What's different is that Titan Cameraman protects it, so it's more guarded safely. In episode 54, the glitch toilet makes an appearance, and he continues to ram into different Alliance members. We haven't seen him for a while, but it's safe to say he's been going around killing every camera member off camera. Anyways, it looks like Glitch Toilet is gonna eliminate the camera group completely, but TV Woman teleports in and hypnotizes the Glitch Toilet, and a mech cameraman comes in and finally kills it. Rest in peace, lil bro. In episode 55, an alliance group with the anti-parasite tank is seen heading in a desert city, most likely locating infected Titan speakerman. Titan cameraman is also trying to protect the tank, killing anything trying to destroy it. But suddenly, the UFO toilet we saw in episode 53 distracts Titan cameraman. Titan cameraman follows the UFO toilet, and the anti-parasite tank is left vulnerable. Suddenly, a skull-headed toilet comes in and vomits acid onto the tank, destroying it. Titan cameraman then kills it, but his blaster does get caught on fire. Titan cameraman is visibly angry, and there is now only one way to recover Titan speaker, which is by using force. Season 19, 57-59. Since episode 47, infected Titan speakerman has undergone significant enhancements, receiving both a new body and powerful upgrades. With these changes, Titan cameraman faces him in an intense showdown during episode 57. TV woman, plunger man, and a group of other alliance members assist in the fight, taking on numerous enemies, including some parasite toilets. We also get introduced to an upgraded G toilet. He has more lasers, and wow, he looks ugly with those glasses. He gets burned and hammered by Titan cameraman badly though. But anyways, thanks to TV woman, the parasite-controlling Titan speakerman is disabled, allowing Titan cameraman to fully disinfect him. Despite the chaotic battles and destruction, Titan speakerman is finally restored, and G-Toilet is seen retreating after the failed battle. Titan speakerman looks around at what he's done. After all that has happened, he is out for revenge against the toilets for making him kill his own allies by infecting him. And in episode 58, he is angrily killing whatever toilets he can find. He swiftly eliminates all threat, and Titan cameraman is following him. In episode 59, the bond between speakerman and cameraman was strengthened with a display of teamwork between the Titan cameraman and the Titan speakerman. They both team up to kill surrounding toilets, and at the end of the episode, they dap each other up like true brothers. Season 20 and 21, episodes 60-65. As G-Toilet is peacefully recovering after the fight in episode 57, he is approached by the UFO toilet. The UFO toilet then humiliates G-Toilet after his defeat in episode 57, and this gets G-Toilet mad and he tries to kill the UFO toilet. All of a sudden, a weird toilet comes in and pins G-Toilet's head using his claws. The UFO toilet then charges his blasters to kill G-Toilet. But all of a sudden, a huge toilet comes in and saves G-Toilet. And we get introduced to the chief scientist toilet. He's absolutely massive, and he poses the speakers Titan TV man had. It looks like these two toilets are scared of him, and they head off. Who are they, you might ask? Well, let's just name them the Astro Toilets. But enough of that. The scientist toilet then notices the POV cameraman who was watching this the whole time, and he kills it. The Titans see this happen through a TV man, and they start to ready up to defeat the duo toilets. During these two seasons, we also get introduced to Dark Speakerman and Speakerwoman, completing the woman trio. Plunger also has gotten a glitch mobile, which was gotten from defeating the glitch toilet. But anyways, the Titans receive a slight upgrade and make a return in episode 64, where they track what appears to be the real G-Toilet. When they finally confront him in episode 65, the G-Toilet believes the scientist will come to his aid. However, the scientist betrays him by teleporting away, forcing G-Toilet to fight on his own. In disbelief, the G-Toilet has no option but to engage the Titans in battle, though he is ultimately defeated, and he is burned by Titan cameraman's core ability. But as Titan cameraman was grabbing G-Toilet's head, they see mechanical parts. And all of a sudden, kamikaze bomb toilets drop from the sky, and they injure the Titans. Turns out that the G-Toilet from episode 60-65 was a decoy, and the real G-Toilet is upgrading somewhere. In the end of episode 65, we are left seeing the Titans broken and weak. One thing is for certain though, The Titan duo can't take in the toilets on their own. It appears someone will help them. Season 22 to 23, 66 to 71. While the Titans are busy fighting the fake G toilet, the Alliance members are trying to infiltrate a Skibidi toilet base. But suddenly, the Alliance is falsely notified about the Titans' defeat in their tablet. And it looks the real G toilet and the scientist toilet mech stand triumphant, towering over the lifeless bodies of Titan cameraman and Titan speaker man. The Alliance starts getting angry, thinking their Titans were defeated. They start rushing into the Skibidi base and started beating the absolute shit out of the toilets. Dark Speaker Man, Plunger Man, and the woman trio come in to help. Suddenly, the chief scientist toilet mech teleports behind them, forcing them to escape by teleporting to the TV base, where the TV men are stationed. This all happened in episode 66? Crazy, right? Well, it's about to get even crazier in the next episode, so make sure to like and subscribe for more high-quality videos. Anyways, in episode 67, we see cameraman infiltrating the outside of a massive Skibidi toilet base known as the Alpha Hills Labs. This is the place where new upgrades of Skibidi toilets are developed and made. Additionally, the Alpha Hills Labs serves as an assembly line for the production of old and new Skibidi toilets, as well as upgrading them if necessary. Destroying this would be crucial for the Alliance, since the toilets won't be able to make new weapons and inventions anymore, so they try to infiltrate it. As the cameramen are busy trying to invade this, we surprisingly see the injured Titan duo, Titan cameraman and Titan speaker man, joining in on the fight. They eliminate some huge toilets that were protecting this lab. But suddenly, the chief scientist toilet mech then teleports in front of them, and he fights the injured Titan duo. But to simplify this fight, both the duo get injured badly, but Titan cameraman was close to killing the scientist toilet. But suddenly, a massively upgraded G toilet comes in, and he catches Titan cameraman off guard. And damn, he looks absolutely amazing. Scientist toilet then reveals a huge-ass TV, and he makes Titan cameraman kill himself. But before Titan cameraman dies, Titan TV man then comes in and saves the Titan duo, and he kills the scientist mech. But it's actually revealed that the chief scientist is still alive, and the giant mech was huge, a massive robot that he controlled. And he then escapes back to the lab. An Alliance group then chases him, and they enter the lab, which they can't achieve without Lucky Cameraman. He has a device that can tamper with equipment and open doors easily. Who knows how he got this device? But we will know soon. Through episodes 68 to 69, then infiltrate the lab, trying to find the chief scientist toilet to kill him. While all of this is happening, outside the bunker, we see the Titan trio, including the recently returned Titan TV man, fighting off Skibidi toilets stationed near the labs. Once they clear the area, DJ Toilet shows up, flaunting his newly acquired upgrades. However, a strange Astro Toilet suddenly swoops in from behind, tearing off DJ Toilet's enhancements. Before leaving, he issues a chilling warning to the Titans. This is the same Astro we saw in episode 60, and it looks like the Astros have a plan. Continuing in the Bunker Alliance group finds a room with a poster about the lab's new administrator and a paper showing the scientist toilet and the Astro toilet we saw in episode 53, 55, and 60. We still have no clue who he is, but we can assume that he is an important character in the lore. So let's name him the assailant, Astro Toilet. Anyways, there are also a few TV books. Moving on, the mouthless toilet from episode 42 suddenly ambushes the group and kills several cameramen, including Lucky Cameraman. Fortunately, Plunger Man and Dark Speaker Man survive and kill the mouthless toilet. In the following segment, they track down the real scientist toilet and a fierce fight breaks out. They then manage to kill the chief scientist toilet with the help of other Alliance members, including the Titans. But tragically, Dark Speakerman and Plungerman do die, and they didn't make it. But, just before Plungerman's final moments, the secret agent reveals an impending major threat and hints that he didn't make it through this encounter. Sparks suddenly begin to fly from Plungerman's body, and he dies. It is also revealed that Lucky Cameraman got his device from the secret agent. He was there to infiltrate the lab while the Alliance members were trying to kill Chief Scientist Toilet. Meanwhile, the Alliance successfully penetrates the main Alpha Hills lab. Though they undertake a few additional missions to secure complete control of the lab, we'll skip over those details since the primary objective has already been achieved. But as this is happening, G Toilet, who cowardly ran away from Titan TV Man in episode 67, returns, and he is seen escaping the Alpha Hills lab with a group of toilets, including some carrier toilets. It looks like he is preparing for something, but we can assume that it's gonna be bad. Season 23 to 24, 72 to 74, in episode 72, we see G Toilet once again, and he is seen saving some toilets from Alliance members. But then suddenly, the detainer Astro Toilet comes in and gets ready to attack G Toilet. He mentions that G Toilet has committed treason, and he is there to kill him. G Toilet and the detainer Astro Toilet fight, and G Toilet manages to outsmart the detainer Astro, and he becomes severely injured. But just right before G Toilet kills detainer using his lasers, a powerful Astro Toilet then comes in and protects detainer. They then escape. G Toilet is visibly shocked about this, and the Titan trio then suddenly come in and tries to kill him, but he manages to escape, and we see him again in the following episode. But before we get there, let's talk about part 1 of episode 73, which drops a huge lore bomb on us. We dive back to September 1985, where we get backstory on Camerawoman and Plungerman, who are discussing the beginning of something called Phase 1. Its purpose remains a mystery, so share your theories in the comments. Returning to the present, G Toilet is transporting the containers when Scientist Mech, controlled by TV Woman, appears and confronts him. Just as G Toilet is about to finish off Camerawoman, the upgraded Titans, including Speakerman, Cameraman, and TV Man, arrive to challenge him. G Toilet retaliates with his holographic shields and laser cannons. Although the Titans put up a strong fight, G Toilet manages to flee once again after switching out his thrusters and raising his shield. Frustrated by his escape, Titan TV Man vents his rage on nearby buildings before teleporting away. It actually looks like the carriers contain upgrades for G Toilet. But anyways, it looks like G Toilet will go into hiding, alongside some remaining toilets. In episode 74, as the Titans are hunting for G Toilet, a Scientist TV Man then comes in and tells Titan TV Man about something. What could this all mean? Well, while the Alliance was clearing up an area of the Alpha Hills lab, they find a room with humans being infected because of an audio recording of Skibidi sound. But once as the Alliance group was exploring the room, they suddenly find a picture of G Toilet as an Astro Toilet. They also see the blueprints of G Toilet's upgrades. G Toilet was preparing for inevitable. The Astros were coming after him for his treason. He was actually a commander of the Astro Toilets once, but he escaped the Astro's toilets who were hunting him, and then he came to Earth to harness its resources to fight the Astro Toilets. But anyways, suddenly, a huge group of Astro Toilets, including a gigantic mothership, come in and ambushes the Titans. But then Titan Cameraman distracts and sacrifices himself so the others can escape. What a hero. But we know now who these Astros are and why they were on Earth. The assailant Astro Toilet was scouting Earth, and they were trying to find G Toilet, and at the same time, studying the Alliance. It has been confirmed by the creator of Skibidi Toilet that the Astros had conquered different planets in space, so now they are at Earth looking for G Toilet, and they wish to conquer Earth. After the loss of Titan Cameraman, the Alliance hasn't lost hope yet. In episodes 75 and 76, they continue battling, and while the Astros are tough, they can still be defeated. The biggest twist here is that the Alliance and the Skibidi Toilets have now joined forces against the Astros. This is huge, since they've been enemies from the start, but now they have no choice but to work together. Some may be reluctant about this alliance, but it's necessary for survival. We can see the Alliance and the normal Skibidi Toilets working together in episode 75, 76, and 77. And episode 77 is where it's all going down. The Alliance has been upgrading ever since episode 74, and they are readying themselves against the Astro Toilets. I can also say the same for the normal Skibidi Toilets, like damn, look at this guy's jawline. But anyways, in episode 77, a bunch of Alliance members and Skibidi Toilets are fighting powerful Astro Toilets. Titan TV Man joins in the fight, but after beating the shit out of enemies, he is left badly injured. And at the end of the part, Juggernaut Toilet comes in and says, ending the episode. Now, Skibidi, Toilet 77 is still not finished. We still have part 4 left, so we still don't know the conclusion of the battle as of the making of this video. So I'm sure we are all excited for episode 77 part 4. Before I end this video, there are still so many questions that are left unanswered in the series. Who is the secret agent? What is he doing? Where is Titan Cameraman? Is he dead? What does Phase 1 mean? When was this photo taken? And many more. But that's it for this video. This is the longest video I have ever made, so please subscribe since I'm gonna try to improve my upload schedule since I haven't uploaded in a month. Also join my Discord server. Thanks for watching.